वर्णानमर्थसिंहान् प्रशान् छन्दसमपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारु वन्दे वाणी विनायक शिवशाय. My topic is through heavenly mercy, may our days be lengthened into blessedness. Deva no ayu pratirantu jivas is revealed into the Veda and Ayurveda. Myself, Dr. Prashant Kumar Das, Sri University. The introduction, it most probably this topic is going to the ancient scriptures like Veda and Ayurveda. Related to that, in present more most of the people they are moving to the modern societies, whichever the effective in our body, bad effect in our body. So that's why we are collecting some of the scriptures, mantras from praying some of the by nature or gods. So there's very few people are willing to stay in this village area. So first of the why all are going to the city area or urbanization. There's no one to stay at the village. The problem is if it's, all the people are gathered in one way or one cities, very much difficult. So now it's flooding, some of the air pollutions, many things is coming. So that's why. So in Veda, is in Ayurveda suggested that it's much possible the people stays village area may they experience natural phenomena such as often sky, fresh air, good sunlight, and natural water. There are main vital point of the long life. So Ayu, so that is the main part of the a healthy body, healthy mind, and long life. That is the main motto of the human being. So you to come to the point. The principle of the nature the recommendation of the Veda and Ayurveda. Yupam pushpam Veda, pushpavan prajavaan pushmaan bhavati, chandramava apam pushpam pushpavaan prajavaan pushmaan bhavati. ये जो वेद की जो मंत्र है, so very important things. पुष्पवान प्रजावान भव. So praja Ved is giving to the everything is the root cause of the universe. So that root cause, so Veda is suggested to each and every persons to come to the point like the natural process like single and fundamental truth that trees pass through the water, the biological system or the natural process. Then it come to the convert into the flower and fruits that people also take to the for our physical gross or annamoya portion. Anna bhavati bhutan in Bhagavad Gita. So anna is the first origin. If the anna is good, the food is good, then health life is that is for good. That in a village area you have come to there is so many fragrance, a good environment that is our helpful. That is today also the scientists also discovered. If you want to stay in the forest, that is also a health. Your health also can improve. Your disease also be removed like that. So that is important things. Prajavan, the research gap is there. What is the process of semantics and the philosophical relations between the term Ayu and Jivas. The Shreyas of the Vedic corpus and particularly invocatory verses like Devano Ayu, Pratirantu Jiva. The Veda and Ayurveda text operations is Vedic law, ideas, blessing, and longevity. How is the state swastika defines in the encompass more than the more absence of disease? What are the explicit and implicit, either the and spiritual prerequisites achieving and Ayushman as presented in these sources? The allied intervention analysis. How can the Ayurvedic pillar and the longevity be understood as a comprehensive framework from achieving blessedness in the modern context beyond the biomedical health metrics? What is the rule of Rashayan and Sattvika and Sadvrutti, the bringing the gap between extended lifespan and enhanced life quality, according to classical and contemporary Ayurvedic scholars? How, in what ways does its Vedic Ayurvedic model changes or complicated the dominant psychosocial model agencies and well-being. The WHO concept also agency. So this is also so the research gap. What are the primary pathological and especially the challenging the design empirical research to validate the holistic cosmic, the spiritual well-being, dharmic fulfillment promised by the Vedic Ayurvedic, the pragmatisms. So how can the core construction like its stress and the septic minds manifestly operationalized and interdisciplinary research without the losing their essential meaning? In the measurables impact adapting the philosophical grounds in Vedic Ayurvedic worldview. The siege life is divided to the trust dharma, uh, then psychological outcome like the release, religions and the purpose in life, Purushartha, and acceptance letter stage. So in from Rigveda, I quote from Rigveda, there is so many sources Rigveda, but I take from Rigveda 10, 161 to 4. Satam Jeevam Sarado Vartaman. So there the one is 100. Jiva Sarada. So that the 100 atom, if to a man can life. So that is given to suggest a human being lifespan which is 100 years. So how 200 will be sustained in this present life or present food, present environment, present everything is very problem. How to suggest we would call from that. So first of all, uh, the knowledge to came to the natural. First of all, go to the natural, habituated or natural practice. Like today, the Ayurveda, yoga also they were developed like that, taking medicines. If you take the medicines, then according to the natural medicines. So that is also one of the point to GBM server. Another things, every day what of the practice from morning to night. So Satam Indrani Savita Bruhaspati Sata Yusha Havisema Punarduda. So Havisha means is you have to offering like the Panchabhuta Jagya. Every day have to offering something to God. We are going to like Lord Shiva or Vishnu or Devi and everything practice. That is ritual practice. Have to Satam or like Agnaya Swaha, Indraya Swaha. Is it the practice of the ritual practice every day for a human being? Because this is the connection with the or the God and human being. So that is the Veda also. So GBM, if you want to stay, then this type of the spiritual practice have to do in this year day-to-day life. Then the Indra, Agni, Shavita, Bruhspati, these are the restore of the your ayu or your lifespan. So that is a major important of this GBM Shraddha Sudha. Then Ayurda Agni Havisha, the same thing is Jusana, Ruta Pratike, Rutayur, the Agni, the first of the Agni. So how the Agni is giving to a lifespan. Agni through the Dravya, like Devata and Dravya. Dravya goes to the Devata. So all the Devatas, like our they are giving to blessing to us. Devanam Bhadra, Sumitra, Rujasam, Devam, Rativir, no need, Vartanam. So this is the year the Devanam Sakhyamupyam, Sudema Vayam Devana, Ayu Pratirantu Jivase, Ayu Pratirantu Jivase. Say, if you take our dravyas, then give you ultimately what they'll give? Ayu, Jivashe, Jive Maja Sarada Satam, Ayu Agne Havisa. Jusan, they will take the key, then give Ayu, Dhanam, Devanam, Bhatra, Sumito, Rajusam, Devanam, Ratiravi, No Vartanam, Devanam, Sakhyam, Upa, Udita, Bayam, Devana, Ayu, Pratirantu Jivase. So each and everywhere. So first of all, if you stay healthy and long life, the people can do something in their life. Otherwise, if the pre-death or some disease facing problems, so how can do something else or how to preserve, how to gain something else? First of all, health is the very primary duty to save by anyhow any instruction, any principles to follow the Vedic prayers or Vedic lives. That is Veda or Ayurveda. The seeking divine practice. So that is also main things. Jivatate pratidanto mayur se badaya. So here also Atharvedas are giving same thing. They then Yajurvedas, Ayuswantam Varchaswa Brahma Varchasam Sanyam Guru. You are my our father. Be our father. You are our generator. So you are me. Generator makes us the full long life, a lost or spiritual splendor. Then if a person's like a, before that, there are 3 or 4 generations they are they're looking like that. But today you see very much, very problem at the present time. So that is the most problem in the present society. After 40 or 50, most of the young people are uh, dying because of many diseases. What is that? That is heart attack or cancers. Why? Because of the apart from our natural practice or natural prayer of the God or natures. So this is the main Brahma Varchaso. If you are staying this law of life, then your Kama Shakti, your Icha Shakti, your Kriya Shakti, everything will be the good. Then otherwise, then you can regenerate. Your is spread if a person's completely knowledgeful in this, like a full of knowledge. The if the 50 whenever provide a professor life. If a professor is become a 45 or 50, if that time is knowledge is paripakva, is purnata, then after this die. What is that loss? Lost of the nature, lost of the country, lost of the family, lost of the that community, lost of the that areas. If a Sanskrit scholar or any Vedic scholar, if he died at the age of 50 or 45, what is the problem? Lose huge loss of the that area. So that's why. So for Ayu Swantam Varchaswan Brahma Varchasam Guru. So may prayer to you, prayer to God Supreme, Lord, give me us to life 100 years for healthy body. The highlight the divine source of life, the request from the life endued with the physical, vital, and spiritual elements. Brahma Varchaswa, the power with the, not only the life, with the powerful body. So Jibat Te Pratidantu Ayur Varchaswa. So the strength, good strength, good healthy like another in Upanishad also again will coming. Upanishad also say this Taittiriya Shariram me Visarsanam, Jiva me Madhumattama. Your taste also like that. So may our body become vigorous, may active, may our tongue speak words sweeter than honey. So इतना सुंदर मेरी तन आवाज भी इतना सुंदर है जैसे कि संगीतकार उनका आवाज न रहेगा और जीने की क्या मदद है। हाँ, और एक टीचर का उनका आवाज ठीक नहीं तो वो कैसे कह सकता उनका एनर्जी। सो एनर्जी टू बी ए vigorous एक टीचर हो कोई डॉक्टर उनका थिंकिंग इनका पानी जो जीवा तो ये कह नहीं सकते डॉक्टर का क्या फायदा है। सो जी शरीरम शरीर इज वेरी पार्ट ऑफ द अधिकार इज पार्ट ऑफ द मेजर रूल्स if the sarira is well or sarira is good health then he can hear he can speak he can watch everything to be good. So may hear the boundary with my ears the truth speech the connections life of the full life jivas are required to the bodily instruments to the function perfectly. That's very good mantra karnavyam bhuri visram. मैं सुनने की 100 साल सुनने की मुझे ये मिले और बहुत अच्छा ये फिर जैसे कि कुर्बन नेव कर्माणि जिजी विषय सतम समा सतम जीवे जीवी जिजी विषय जीवितुम इच्छे जो जीने की जो इच्छा शक्ति एवरीथिंग हैव सम डिजायर टू स्टे टू लॉन्ग लाइफ that is also because first of all you the body is permit to that. So before the from beginning from childhood to practice to our next generations what good practice Vedic pratana Vedic prayer or the if you take the medicines take the our natural natural process that is naturopathy or Ayurvedic that's helpful for GG. तो ये न अन्य तो अस्ति न कर्म लिपे then after that don't be attached in this लिपते नरे any karma any actions living this way action will not by that is also very important. If you everything is good your organs is good but a people is more in maya or any wealth or any attachments, that is also a problem. Like it है विषण को से भगवत गीता जैसे कि बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति कामात् क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः. If you are the akranta, if you have the attachment with the kama, logo, moho, maya, so these are the activities. If we involved, then automatically life will be very less. That is how to control in your time. Then Brahadara Purushartha. So we pray to God. May the prayer is being from that death immorality, because mrityurma amrutam Sadgamaya. First of all, you take to our a good path or good way or good thought or good to watch, good hearing, good activities, everything to be good. Then my life also be a good lighted. Then a person is healthy. So that is the one for the prayer being become death tomorrow. The aspirations give the meaning of the pursuit also longevity. So that is also one things. एवं प्रवर्तित च नानुवर्त्यति अगायुरिन्द्रियायु मोघम पार्थ सिद्धि. Bhagavad Gita also says dehi no jo dehi nosmi jatha deko mara jogana. These are the process of our life, first of the birth and then the shishu, then kisoro, then proda jagana, like that, like one by one. In Kalidas also said जैसे कि in Raghuvangsha, this Saisavi obvious Vidyana, Javane Visheshana. If it's the practice, if a human being, everything it will be do. So that a soul passes from the childhood, youth, and old age. This is the process. Like it Triguna, Sattva, Raja, Tama. If your childhood take a Sattva, then the young life is Raja. Then Bharat is the Tama. That is the three stages of like it, like that. This is Parivartante, Chakrava. Young. So this is the pass of the another death. Again, death will come. So this is long value of our life. In Susruta, the Shama Dosham. Those are the three Agni. So Sama Dhatu. Dhatu also there. Sapta Dhatu. The Bata Pitta Kapha. Agni also. Jise ki Jatra Nityati. Sarvam. The person is good, healthy. The dosha is balanced. Industry files the five Agnis and functions properly, bodily issues, and waste produce equilibrium itself in sense of mind, stateable. Shama dosham, prashanna indriya manasanya. Swastha iti avidyate. Those have the chemicals, the body, the balance in the chemical in the body, automatically his dhatu also very balanced. And his mind also prashanna, very happily he can sustain. Or his indriya can concentrate, he can read, he can meditate, he can do it in his duty, in his works. Then he is a healthy body. So that is most important in Susrata Sangita. And another things is telling Dharmartha Kam, very much important in our life. Dharmartha Kam, if you want to enjoy in this life, and in this body, Dharma, Artha, Kam, Mukhya, Arugya is the past. Otherwise, the four stages, it is be dismatched. If once they dismatched, there is no arugya, nothing else. So first of all, so arugya is most. Then we have to practice dharma. How to dharma is the karma from the beginning. The chaturtha prathama avastha. From the childhood, you have to concentrate in the study, concentrate your own work. Then automatically life will come. Then we can enjoy. After that, is mukhya. So this is the process of our Hindu or rituals, Hindu tradition or Indian philosophy. The four things is major rule in our Shastra. So Ayushaha Karanam Praktam Ayurveda Ityavata. Sukham, Dukkham, Ayuhu Tat Hita. So if your body having the Hita is there, there is light, that's dark. There is Sukha, there is Dukkha. There is the sorrow, then happy. So it is the natural tendency of a life. There you cannot deny of that. But at that time, you have to stay and never be like in Bhagavad Gita also, Sukha Dukkha Sukha Sukhesu Vigramana, Sukhesu Dukhesu Vigramana, Sukhesu Vigataspro. So that is Bhagavad Gita also suggested. Hita ahitam Sukham Dukkham. That is also whenever Dukkha can come to find the solution. If Hita, you can do in work. Then if his Dukkha is there, if Ahita is there, then solution is there. Veda is giving the solutions. If you are physically you are not ill, physical unhealthy, then go to the doctor, then take medicine. If you are unhealthy, go to the temple or meditate. That is, we can help to you, or prayer. Mentally, you can feel some relaxations. So that is the item Karanam Ayurveda. So Ayurveda, you can take this challenge. Then Rasadina Sariradatam Yat Prasadaju Tata Rasayana. Yat Agni Abaloke, like Agni Medha Smriti Vidya Upa Chaya Prasada Karam Tat Rasayana. So very which of the permanent optional state of the body is used dhatus. So rasa rakta mangsha meda asti majja sukra. If you rasa from the food, like in Bhagavad Gita in Panchamadasha Adhyaya, चतुर चतुर्विद जैसे कि अग्नि में हमें चार प्रकार की अन्न करता है, चस्य लय पेय, चर्ब्य चर्ब्य चस्य लय पेय, चार प्रकार की में अन्न बनाता है। यह रस है। तो खाद्य में जो खाना में, तो इसमें जो रस बनाता है, खाना से रस होता है। रस धातु से कन्वर्ट होता है। रस रस रक्त, रक्त फिर मांस, फिर में तो अस्थि मज्जा। ये तो पूरा ओरिजिनली यू हैव टू बी कंसंट्रेट फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फूड, then automatically your virtue will be strong, then your ayuti to be extended. So ayu virtue pachar prasad tat prasad, then you are prashavan prashayan. Then ayu kamaya by sarva praninam upadishyate. So not only that, if you are in your house, if a cow or dog, if they also very healthful, or they also means we know as much a time for that ayu for 10 year or 20 year. Before that, if a horse, then if you die, a newly you cow brought a cow, then she died. Then after that, you also feel sorrowful, because that the pranina upadishyate, that prani also is important. Not only the our eye, our the neighbors, our families, our jiva, everything is ayu, not only for our body, it is going to be by the nature. If a tree also, if you give a mango tree or a tree, then before that if you roasted, then you feel also sorrow. No, this is also the ayu for each and everything, everybody, or every animal or trees also. You can say that consciously we are equally, we stay with our process, so that the stem of the complete guide living the harmony, the cosmic principles achieve health and longevity and spiritual fulfillment. So for conclusion, so the Vedic invocation Sudeva and Vayu Pratirandha is not despite the please more the several important designs, prayer for the opportunity in the love, in the life fully, meaningfully and spiritually. It acknowledges that life is divine and longevity as blessings and thought in purpose of the progressive realization of our highest potential. The tradition of the Veda and Ayurveda provides impressive frameworks of the understanding and achieving this blessed longevity. Recognize that health is the foundation of all human pursuits, that balance is the key to health, and that spiritual realization is the ultimate purpose of the life. Thank you for listening my presentation. Thank you for that.